What is going on YouTube? Today I'll be showing all of you how to get the platinum medal on Inferno IV in Trials Fusion. For many of you know, this is probably by far the most difficult track on Trials Fusion, and you got to be really good to be able to not even just get platinum, but beat this with gold or anything really. You got to be pretty decent, and today I'm going to show you guys step by step. I'm going to have slow motion replays, all that to help you guys out. I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to get platinum medal on this track. As you see, I'm doing a run through right here just to show you what I do, but I'm going to get more in depth with it in just a minute. For anybody else that's having struggle with any of the other extreme tracks, I'm going to have tutorials for every single other extreme track as well. I just wanted to get this one out here first because I know people are having the most difficulty with this one compared to all the other ones. I think there's, what is there, five total or 6 total. But yeah, I'm going to be making tracks for every other track. And also, if you guys want to see a pretty funny video of me going for platinum medal, I'll have that in the description. I actually broke my controller, but it was a pretty sad moment, but there you go. Beat the track right there. So I'm going to get into this tutorial right now with checkpoint 1. Here we go. Alright, now what you guys are going to want to do right off the bat is get ready to pop a wheelie, then immediately lean forward slightly. As your rider leaves this first ramp, you're going to want him to be slightly lean backwards, as you see right there, so you can bunny hop onto the higher platform, then just lean forward and you'll be able to make it to the second checkpoint. Let's watch this one more time in slow motion right here. Catch your back tire after being leaned backwards slightly. That should be able you to bunny hop onto that platform and then just lean forward over to the next checkpoint. Now that you made it to the second checkpoint, what you're going to want to do is center your rider on his bike. After you center your rider on his bike, you're going to let go of the brake or start leaning backwards slightly, then get ready to pull a bunny hop and land your back tire on the rail first, as you see right there, and then fly right over, start leaning forward after that. Let's watch this one more time in slow motion. Back up, hit your back tire first, that's really important, then start leaning forward, as you see right there, and then land right down here on the checkpoint as you see. Congratulations, now you made it to the third checkpoint. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do this, which is doing the third, fourth, and fifth checkpoint all in one single motion. Do not stop at any of them. I definitely think this is the easiest way to go. Now the first step, what you want to do is back up all the way as you see right here and have your rider centered on his bike. This is really, really important. Then what you want to do is hit your gas and halfway up this ramp, lean forward. It's a great little trick I found out. You should be able to make it up there every single time. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right here. As you see, your rider is centered. Hit the gas and start leaning forward right there. Able to catch your back tire on that. Watch out for that grenade right there. And then bunny hop onto this wheel. Make sure you're not too far back or you won't make it because it spins. Now for these wheels, what you want to do is hit your brake first to gain traction, let go right there, and then hit your brake and then hit your gas right there so you make it over to the next moving wheel. Now I'm going to show you guys one more time in slow motion, and as you see, rider is centered. Hit the gas. Now halfway up this hill, like I said, lean forward, hitting your back tire off the barrel. Then what you want to do to bunny hop is lean forward and really quickly lean backwards, and you should be able to make it on top of this wheel pretty far. Then hit your brake and let go after you gain traction. Then hit your brake once again and then your gas to make it over to the next wheel. Alright, now you're at the 6th checkpoint, and warning before I start this and try to explain it, it's in my opinion the hardest checkpoint. It has definitely given me the most difficulty, so I'm going to try to explain it to the best of my ability on how I did it. Now first step, what you're going to want to do is line your back tire up with that small black line that you see underneath your bike. After you line your back tire up, as you will see right here, you're going to want to let you go backwards slightly, then a bunny hop on and get your back tire on the bottom rail, leaning forward completely, holding your brake so you catch your front tire, and then slide your back tire right under. It's pretty difficult, but this is the best way I can explain it. As you see, the line right there on the wheel. Then you're going to want to bunny hop over, back tire on the first barrel, lean forward completely holding the brake, then kind of bunny hop with your front tire, hitting your back tire, and then lean backwards as you hit that small rail right there in the middle. Alright, now you made it to the next checkpoint, and first off, I just want to say I see so many people doing this checkpoint wrong or having a lot of difficulty with it. It's actually not that hard. Of course, I don't get it on my first try, but you'll see how I do it afterwards. But it all starts off, just like many of the other checkpoints, with centering your rider on the bike. Now, as you see right here, I'm not going to get it on my first try, but you'll see how to do it afterwards. But basically, after you send your rider on your bike, you want to be able to catch your back tire off that small platform, then get ready to bunny hop right away. And as you're bunny hopping, lean forward right away so you can get on top of those barrels. I'm going to show you guys one more time in slow motion how to do this. Once again, it all starts off with centering that rider on the bike. It's really, really important. Hit your back tire. Then get ready to bunny hop and immediately be leaning forward after the bunny hop. Once you get on top of the barrels, it's easy to get up to the next checkpoint. Alright, now the next checkpoint in my opinion is actually one of the easier ones, as you'll see. And as long as you do it the way that I show you guys, you should be able to get it with ease just about every single time and shouldn't have much problems with this one at all. And it's going to all start off by slightly centering your rider, but more backwards. It's kind of hard to explain. As you see, he's slightly centered, but backwards. Back up onto the barrel, then lean forward, bunny hop, and be leaning backwards in the air. I don't recommend trying to bunny hop off of that rail across the center because you don't always get it. As you see, back up as you're slightly centered, bunny hop and completely lean backwards off of there, and you should be able to get it. Alright guys, this next checkpoint's actually not too bad either. First off, all you got to do is go pretty slow off of this as your rider is leaning backwards. Go slow. Once you hit this bottom ramp, you want to lean forward completely, hitting your middle of your bike off of that, and then start leaning forward. I hit the brake, I'm pretty sure. Definitely the easiest way to go. I'll show you guys one more time. Go slow off of this ramp, leaning backwards. Hit the bottom ramp, and then start leaning forward, hitting the gas. Trying to hit your middle bike / back tire off of there, and then hit the brake. And you should be able to lean forward and get right over top of that checkpoint. Alright guys, we're almost to the finish line now. For this checkpoint, some people have a little bit of difficulty with. I got a pretty easy way to do it. Well, this is the way I do it at least, and I get it mostly every time. First off, you're going to start off by have your rider leaning backwards, and I recommend going all the way to the end of this platform, then lean forward. After you start riding, lean backwards completely. Then after you hit that ramp, lean forward, and I do a flip because it lunges you forward more, and you'll be able to hit that checkpoint with ease. I'm going to show you guys one more time in slow motion. As always, back all the way up with your rider, leaning backwards, hit the gas, and then after you start riding, wheelie, then lean forward completely as you're holding in the gas, and flip up until that checkpoint, and there you guys go. Alright guys, here's the easiest checkpoint in the game, and don't get too frustrated if you crash here because it's happened to me many times before. This one's pretty easy though. All you guys have to do is slightly back up a little bit, then bunny hop, catching only your back tire off of that little platform, making it over the bomb. Once again, I don't recommend hitting your front tire off there because you're just asking your guy to get blown up. Just hit your back tire only, then bunny hop off of that platform, making it down to the checkpoint. There you guys go again. Alright guys, now on this one, you want to be patient with this. If you don't get traction from the way beginning, or if you your tire lifts up or something, you're not going to make this jump. Fortunately for me, I made it on my first try, but as you see, my guy's leaning backwards, and I'm actually backing up, landing my back tire on there first, and just completely leaning forward off the jump, and then I slightly changed my direction in midair to hit that wheel up there. Once again, you back up and pop a wheelie, lean forward as soon as your back tire hits, then ride right up on the wheel. You can change your direction in midair if necessary. As the last checkpoint, if you want to see a pretty funny video like I said before, make sure you check the link in the description. But basically, all you guys have to do is land onto this first slanted platform. After you do that, you want to be leaning forward. Make sure you catch traction with your back tire. Then go pretty slow up here so you can catch your front tire. Hold that brake so you don't slide off. Then switch directions with your tires and bunny hop right on over to the finish line. One more time, you want to land your bike on the platform, leaning forward, get that traction. Then go pretty slow up here so you catch your front tire holding the brake. Let go of the brake, catch your back tire, and bunny hop, and there you guys go. You just beat Inferno 4 on Trials Fusion. Alright, now I'm going to show you all the finished product after beating the track. As I'm going through this, I'm going to do my intro to this video. I really hope you guys like it. Also, as I beat this track, I beat it with a lot of time to spare, so don't feel rushed as you're doing this. You have 2 minutes to do it, so you could take your time somewhat, but it definitely is really difficult. All the other extreme track tutorials will be coming soon, so make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. We have a ton of trial videos. If you have any questions in the track editor tutorial, we have the squirrel, all 20 squirrel location videos, custom tracks. We're going to be having local multiplayer games and stuff like that. Just doing a bunch of fun stuff on Trials Fusion. So if you're into that, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. It would really mean a lot, especially if you left a like for this video. We spent a lot of time on doing this, and it took me a long time to beat this track as well, which reminds me to remember to tell you to stay patient as you're doing this. You're not going to beat it right away, even after watching this tutorial. One thing I actually really recommend doing that I did was practice each checkpoint individually. Make sure you can get it down and do it maybe until you can get it 3 times in a row or something like that, so you feel really comfortable with it. So whenever you get to the checkpoint, especially if it's one towards the end, you'll be able to get past it and won't have much difficulty with it. It'll actually save you a lot of time in the long run. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Pizza Boy 2013 of the Random Gaming Crew. Peace out, guys.